Okay, so we've completed our first floor plan. Now we are going to add a second floor over top of this. So to start that, we're going to go up to the build pull-down menu, floor, and build new floor. It asks us, do we want just a blank floor, or do we want to derive the new second floor from the first floor? Well, we want that. We want it to be the same shape upstairs to start. So I'm going to click OK on that. I'm just going to use the default settings for the height of the walls on this second floor. So just click OK. And this is our second floor. And right up here at the top, it shows me what floors I'm on. I can go down to floor number 1, or I can go up to floor number 2. If I hit the F9 function key on my keyboard, F9, it will show me in red the walls downstairs below. This is important to hit F9, turn this on, because I'm going to adjust the size of my second floor here. It's not going to be identical to the first floor. So here's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to get my arrow key, single click on this bottom wall, grab the red handle, drag it up until it attaches. Oops, too far. Till it attaches to this entire wall. Then I'm going to take that entire wall, stretch it up until it attaches to this little wall over here on the side. Then I'm going to go up here, click on this one, and drag it up till it attaches to here. I'm going to pull this one down to match this first one. And I'm going to go to the right here, click on this one, and pull it over to make a rectangle. Okay, so that is going to be our second floor. Our second floor is, in reality, not safe. If this was a real house and we were building a real house, it's important that these walls have something underneath to help support it. If these walls are not supported, like here in the living room, it's quite possible that this wall here bends and buckles the roof of the downstairs living room, and you could have some issues with your second floor collapsing. So what we need to do is we need to go downstairs into the first floor, and we need to adjust some walls. Like this wall here in red, this is the dining room wall. It would be very helpful construction-wise if we were to slide this, this wall underneath our second floor. That's going to give the second floor more support. Same thing here up top where we have our closet in the master bedroom. Let's take this wall and slide it underneath. That will give this more support. Then what we're going to do is we're going to build, or we're going to put a beam across here, because we've got open areas where we have no support under the second floor. So we're going to put some structural beams underneath these walls to help support those walls. So I'm going to go down to the first floor. And now I can see in red where the second floor is located. And like I told you, I'm going to adjust this dining room wall, single click on it. I'm going to pull it up until it's right underneath. All right, so it's right underneath the upstairs wall. Do the same thing for my master bedroom closet. Right in the middle. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to, in the ceiling of my first floor, I am going to build a beam across here to help support this. So the way that I do that, is I'm going to go up to the build pull-down menu, go down to framing. I'm going to get a floor ceiling beam. And I'm going to put it right on top of the wall here, click and hold. Drag this all the way over. So I put it on top of this wall here. So if we want to turn on this layer, sure, let's turn that layer on. And notice that my beam is now sitting on top of the wall here, and it's sitting on top of my wall here. Okay, I'm going to do that same thing across. Click and hold. Drag over. Beam. This one I have to adjust a little bit, so I'm going to click on my arrow key, click on it. Across the deck here. I got out of it, so I have to go back into it. Framing. Floor ceiling beam. Click, hold, and drag. One more. Okay, so we now have beams in our ceiling that will help support that second floor. Okay, so let's build some stairs so that we can get from our first floor to our second floor. So if we notice, if I go up to my second floor and shoot a picture inside, I've got this big room that I have no way to get from the first floor up to it. So let's do that. I'm going to go to the first floor for that. I'm actually going to turn my beam. I'm going to turn it off because right now it's in the way. We're going to make some L-shaped steps. So I'm going to turn this off. To turn off the beam, you're not deleting it. You're just turning it off so that so we don't see it. I'm going to go Tools, hold on menu Tools, Layer, Settings, Display Options. I'll scroll down until I find Framing. Framing. I'll find Floor Beams. Okay. Uncheck. This is under Display. Right now, floor beams are displayed. Undisplay them. Turn them off. I'm also going to hit F9 to get rid of our red lines for the second floor. I'll turn them back in a minute. Right now, they're just kind of confusing. So our stairs are going to go right here. I'm going to go to my stair tool and just say Draw Stairs. I'm going to click and pull up until I get 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to get my arrow key, grab the middle handle, slide it over until it's slid up against the wall. Grab the middle handle again and I pull it up until the edge of the step is even with the edge of my wall. Perfect. Then I'm going to do steps again. I'm going to get Draw Stairs. I'm going to go even with the edge here. Straight up, kind of halfway between this wall and this wall. So like right in here somewhere, I'm going to click and hold and drag out. I need to have at least 13 steps, I believe. So I got 4 here. I should have 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. We'll see if that's too many. Maybe it is 9, but anyways. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to adjust. I'm going to adjust this. I want to take this handle and drag it against the wall there. Now, put this down. Now, let's double check. I'm going to hit F9 to turn on my upstairs ceiling. Yeah, I want to make sure that the edge of the steps comes down right against the edge of this red line. Even with the top of the steps here. And with the stair tool again, I'm just going to click. So first of all, make sure that you have your up arrow pointing this way, and then we turn and go up this way. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to create a landing in here simply by single click with your stair tool. Single click, and it creates that landing for us. Then I'm going to click on the landing, and I'm going to grab this handle and drag it back into the corner. So let's see if our stairs are long enough by shooting a camera view from here, looking at the steps. Okay, it does. So here's that beam we had to put in. The stairs do go all the way up. That's good. They're not supported right now, so we're going to have to support those steps going up. I'll do that in a second. If we take a look upstairs at the second floor, notice the stairs come through, but we don't have a hole in the floor yet. So we'll take care of that here in a second as well. So let's support our stairs here by putting a wall underneath the steps. Here's how we do that. I'm going to take this wall, and I'm going to pull it underneath the steps like that. Escape, and you'll see that the wall underneath the stairs. Then I'm going to get an interior wall. I'm going to go parallel to my steps here. I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to drop a wall underneath the middle of my second step. So step one, step two. This is important that we go underneath our steps like this. Adjust this one and pull it down so it's right in the middle of step number two. It's important that we put this wall in here because what we're doing is we're making an enclosure here, and we're going to open the floor of this enclosure so that we can, after we draw our basement, we'll have steps that go down to the basement. But right now we have these walls that are underneath our steps, and what we need to do is we need to tuck them. We need to tuck these walls under our steps. I'm just going to click on this, and I'm going to pull it until it's with the edge of my step. See that? I'm going to do this one too. Click on this one, grab the handle, drag it underneath so that it's perfectly even with the edge of the step. And now if we take a look at our camera view, let's do the difference that we just made. So we put this wall underneath it. Now our stairs are fully supported. Makes a big difference. Let's go back to our floor plan. Let's go up to our second floor now, and we're going to cut a hole in the floor so that we have access to get from the first floor up to the second floor. So you can see part of the wall here. This is the wall, this red wall right here. It's downstairs. I am going to get an interior wall all the way to the end of my steps. But I want this wall to be perfectly in line with the wall below it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to right mouse click on this wall. I'm going to go align with the wall below. And it puts it directly over top of that downstairs wall. Then I'm going to put in a room divider. It's like an invisible wall. So again, what I did was I created, if I get my arrow key, I created a little room. If I double click inside this room and change the name of it to open below, what that's going to do is that's going to cut a hole in the floor. It's now labeled as open below. Shoot a camera view here so you can see what we did in the upstairs. You can see, yes, we have cut a hole in the floor on our stairs that lead down to the first floor. Okay. That is the creation of the second floor. We will be doing more with the second floor, and we will be putting in some stairs also for our basement. We're going to create a basement, put in those stairs also. But that's going to be in the next video.